Minister of Tourism, Sports and Culture, Mr. Ricardo Adams, Chairman of the Carnival Development Corporation, members of the executive of the SBCCA, judges, collegians. That's a special group of people who listen to Calypso College on Monday nights via Sweet Radio. I have some very special friends who are here every Calypso 10. Good night, well wishers, wherever my voice is being heard, good evening. It is indeed a pleasure to be standing here before you once more on this auspicious occasion. I call it auspicious because anything that deals with women is favorable to me as a man. Last year, we reintroduced the Queen of Calypso after an absence of 15 years. This year, we had some hiccups. As you are aware, as being followers of Calypso, this show was originally slated for Friday, 7th of June. Owing to circumstances beyond our control, we had to postpone it, and we decided we must have it during the congested carnival season. So here we are, Sunday, 23rd of June, for the second edition of the revived Queen of Calypso. As far as I'm concerned, this is a competition, yes. But tonight, you'll be seeing royalty throughout the night. 15 queens competing against each other. At the end of the night, one of them will wear a crown. But once they have given their best, they are all winners as far as they're concerned. And I'm certain you agree with me that they will be all winners once they give up their best. It will be remiss of me, though, if I were not to pay homage to our fallen soldiers. And I speak of Defoe, a Calypsonian who passed away this year, and an honorable man in every sense of the word, the Honorable Alexander John Clark Horn. I want to take this moment and ask you for a moment, not a minute, but a moment of silence in their memory, if you may oblige me. Thank you very much. That's a moment, isn't it? But we are here specifically about female Calypso. But I must extend this to the entire carnival cultural landscape. So I want to ask you to support all the shows. Support the masked men, support the panists, support all the Calypso. Because as you often hear me say, Calypso embraces Kaiso, which has been sung tonight, soca and raga soca. Go to Junior Fetland. Carnival. Remember, we have the hottest carnival in the Caribbean, and if I dare say, the safest carnival in the Caribbean. Indeed, in the universe. Have a good evening. Thank you very much.
Put your hands together for the president of the Calypsonian Association, Earl Cabba Bennett. At this time, let's welcome on stage the chairman of the Carnival Development Corporation, Mr. Ricardo Adams, to bring to you greetings. Applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Honorable Cecil Mackey, Minister of Tourism, Sports and Culture. Mr. Earl Bennett. I always have to do this. I'm vertically challenged, so I always have these issues. Mr. Earl Bennett and all the members of the SVG Calypso Association, persons in the audience and those listening to us through whatever media, good evening. I bring greetings here from the CDC and say to you that Carnival 2019, Vincy Mas 2019, is truly here. And I want to start by asking you guys to give yourselves a round of applause for coming out and supporting this show. We know it was delayed. It is a revived show, and I'm sure that with the people that I'm seeing here already, we're going to have a fantastic performance this evening. And I'd like to take the opportunity to wish all of the 15 delegates this evening all the best, and I'm sure from what I've heard at the 10th level that it's going to be a fantastic show this evening. I'm going to be very brief because you came here, so I'm brief and short. And I came here this evening just to extend greetings to you and to say, have a wonderful, safe Vincy Mas 2019, and do all that is possible to remind everybody who comes here and who sees it through whatever medium that Vincy Mas is the hottest carnival in the Caribbean. Welcome to Soca Land. Thank you.
Chairman of the Carnival Development Corporation, Mr. Ricardo Adams. Keep your applause as we welcome on stage Minister of Tourism, Sports and Culture, the Honorable Cecil Sesmaki.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. President of the Calypso Association, Mr. Earl Caba-Bennett, President of the CDC, Mr. Ricky Adams, other members of both organizations, artists that would appear before us this evening, patrons, members of the media. This show could have easily fallen off of the agenda again. So I want to ask you to put your hands together for Earl Caba-Bennett and his association for ensuring that this show remains on the agenda. Women, females, are both integral and critical to the development of soca, calypso, and indeed carnival in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are seeing more and more women coming on stream each year to participate both in calypso and also soca. If you look at the other two components of carnival, you would see that women virtually dominate in terms of the masqueraders in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And they're increasing in numbers in the steel orchestras across the length and breadth of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. If you look at the top positions in the exams across St. Vincent and the Grenadines, CPEA and CXC, you would see that women also dominate. If you look at the public service, you would see from the permanent secretary level right down throughout the public service, women dominate. And women continue to play leading roles throughout not only St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but the Vincentian diaspora. And we know that part of the success of our vote on the UN Security Council was led by a woman. Put your hands together for the women of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This evening, we are fortunate to be able to sit back, listen, and enjoy 15 female Calypsonians coming from the top draw of Calypso in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. In fact, as I understand it, the women, they have put up their hands, both in terms of Calypso and soca, and they have given warning and a clear indication that they are going to be vying for the top spot in both Calypso and soca this year. I also want to extend a welcome to all the visitors to our land, and I want to invite you to sit back now. Listen to the top 15 Calypsonians throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I also say, welcome to Vincy Mas, welcome to Soca Land. Have a good evening, everyone.
Put your hands together for the Minister of Tourism, Sports and Culture, the Honorable Cecil Sesmaki, and of course for all three gentlemen men who brought greetings to you tonight. Welcome once again to the 2019 Queen of Calypso competition. 15 queens empowering the ladies tonight. Tonight, we have 5 judges who will make sure that everything is okay tonight. We have the auditors on board as well. Right now, we're asking the members of the National Festival Band to come stateside as we give you the criteria and the name of the judges. The judges for tonight: Vincent Stewart, Pinola Thani Ross, Marla Nanton James, Ashley Bitty Marksman, and Cecil Blazer Williams. Criteria: presentation 10 points, lyrics 30 points, melody 30 points, rendition 20 points, and originality 10 points. Housekeeping matters out of the way. We want to thank our sponsors, of course, Geku, Mustique Company, Carnival Development Corporation, CDC, Flow SVG, Couriers Distribution Limited, and SVG Teachers Cooperative Credit Union. Calypso! Remember, support the bar. No, it's Midas boss, the bar do boss. Don't try that. 15 of the best, sit back, relax, dance if you have to dance. Make sure that the ladies up here, give them a fair chance to do what they have to do. Applause after and all that, right? Good. We're gonna take a number from the band to make sure that everything is A-OK, stage-side, music-wise, voice-wise. Yeah. And then we get into Calypso! That's how we say it.
Enjoy the show. All the 16 ladies. Hey, 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 hey.
Yeah, that's music of the National Festival Band, and of course, doing backstopping music this evening for the 15 Calypsonians. Remember later on, Queen of Calypso out of the Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Sexy Susie. A reminder before we bring Calypsonian number 1 on stage. The presentation 10 points, lyrics 30 points. Melody, 30 points. Rendition, 20 points. Originality, 10 points. A total of 100 points. And the judges, Vincent Stewart, Pinola Tani Ross, Marlon Anton James, Ashley Bitty Maxman, and Cecil Blazer Williams. Calypso! Calypsonian number 1. 25 or more years in the business, came through the junior Calypso competition.